Right. This is my AI LED tree lights controller project. So this is basically uh, a tree light setup that uses something like a Raspberry Pi, an Orange Pi LTS. It's a small controller that runs Linux and is able to control these lights. And basically this is being all these lights, the animations are being powered out of that controller. But we also have a web application which is an AI controller animation generator. So what this does is basically it takes a user prompt, so anything you want to describe the visual that you want to see on the tree. You can type that here and then click this, and basically what it does is it generates an animation loop that enables that visual to be displayed on the tree. So here are some examples. So these are past ones that I've tried. So you can really use anything. You can say anything you want. And Gemini, so this uses Gemini in the backend. So it will send that prompt to Gemini and basically instruct it to generate an animation loop that gives an impression of whatever you've described here. So for example, okay, so let's say golden sparkles flaring and fading in both directions all over the tree. So that's one of the first ones that I tried. So let's do that. So it takes about 30 seconds to a minute to generate the animation loop program, and using Gemini, and then deploy it to the tree light controller. And the deployment happens through, okay, so that's done. So you can see it's doing kind of what we described, which is golden sparkles flaring and fading in both directions all over the tree. So yeah, it's creating the sparkles. So let's try another one, something really vague, or maybe just more creative. For example, let's say red, or actually, yeah, red and yellow checkerboard. Okay, so it's still generating. Let's wait for it to complete. Okay, there we go. So that's a red and yellow checkerboard pattern. So you can really describe anything. Let's say something even more sort of impressionistic. Let's say Van Gogh, literally impressionistic. Sunflowers. Okay, there we go. So that one didn't work. This red light, steady red light pattern is something that happens when there's been an error. So apparently that errored out. We can try something else. Maybe something really vague. Let's say New Year's Eve. Okay, so that's the AI's impression of what New Year's Eve looks like on these lights. So it's some kind of interesting chasing pattern with some exciting colors. Yeah, there you go. That's my AI tree light controller.